we were actually scared, you know, because how we used to treat Sonam, and now his father is coming in front and then respects elder people. I'm a very shy guy. Feel like a star. I never wanted to feel like a star, but then Neerja did, I don't know, you know, it was like dream come true. Changed my life in 1 week. From no one Abrar to who is Abrar? Why Abrar to oh my god Abrar. I'm from Kashmir. There are not many people who has been in this industry. But once they saw my work, they couldn't believe it, that I'm able to do something like this. Because in your real life, I'm like totally opposite. I'm very calm. I'm more of a guy who smiles a lot, is polite, respects elder people. But in the movie, I'm totally opposite. It was a challenge for me. It was very tough, very tough. More than anything, I had to be emotionally very strong. Physically, not that much, but emotionally, how to be brutal, cold-hearted, and those expressions, I mean, everything. And while shooting, it changed. People used to think oh my god, why him? Neerja was my first audition. After I shifted here, I got to Barry John's course. And this was my first audition. I never expected, I went for a second lead, but then, I don't know, Vinod, Kanika casted me for this. So when she saw, then I got a call, you are selected as a negative lead. I couldn't believe it. Still, I get goosebumps when I think about that moment. मैं I think विले पार्ले में था उस वक्त. I don't know, बारिश हो रही थी. तो मैं चलते चलते यहाँ विद्यारी रोड आ गया विले पार्ले से. बारिश में मेरे को कुछ ध्यान ही नहीं रहा. But first call I made to my dad. Dad, I got this movie as a negative lead. You won't believe it. As one of the ugliest looking kid, I had this problem. I had some skin disease. I had keloids on my faces all over. It was very harsh at that time. My brother, whom I consider the best looking guy ever, I used to be the worst looking. Why? Because it was kind of a problem. I had skin disease. I had the society. It was very difficult to understand them, and then that's how people used to judge me on my looks, which I never liked. But my mom, dad, my brother, they've been there throughout. For them, I was Abrar. I was their son. I was their star. That motivated me. Actually, what motivated me is people who, they didn't believe in me. I came to know how much looks matters. When you're not good looking, and they differentiate between good and bad. They give more importance to good looking. So that's what, you know, that's what my aim, to be the best looking guy. I studied in Kashmir till 10th standard. That's it. After that, I went to Chennai. Chennai for me was like jail. Yeah, I was punished. I was only good in maths and physics. I used to love maths and physics. Oh, my dad wanted me to become an engineer, as everyone parents. But then I wanted something different. I was more of creative side. I was an artist. I used to love mountaineering. I used to play cricket. I used to like singing. All these art related things, I used to like that. Like every other mom, dad, they used to feel, kya bakwas, kya acting, kya modeling. But for modeling, they were quite supportive. Why? Because they saw my childhood, how people used to ignore at times, I used to feel unwanted at that time. That's how they were very supportive. They couldn't even believe that their son can be good looking, not average looking. I consider myself very average. So they used to feel, okay, fine, he did it. He's doing something in modeling. But then at the end of the day, then I shifted to Bangalore for modeling again. Chennai, Chennai already started up, but I was doing my graduation also there. I did my graduation in visual communication. Then I did my diploma in 3D animation and movie making. But education for me was important from first day. I didn't want people to point out tomorrow, अच्छा इसको तो कुछ नहीं आता था, okay, actor बन गया. I didn't want that. I wanted my basics to be right. Then I started photography also. I started modeling, photography. I did everything in fashion and glamour world. I was doing more of commercials, South Indian commercials. I never wanted to get into Indian market in commercials. Why? Because my aim was getting into movies later. So that's how I shifted to Mumbai. Did my Barry John's course. Then this was my first audition. I remember, I think it was 11th Feb. Then I went back to Bangalore to at least to get more money because I used to earn only through modeling and photography. And people, they used to know me only in Bangalore. That's how I used to earn my bread and butter to survive in Mumbai. I was 14 when I started having that keloids on my face. So the treatment went for like 7-8 months. I used to be inside the room. I never went out. Doctor, he was a doctor called Ramakrishna in Ramada Hospital in Chennai. So I was not allowed to go in sunlight. So I didn't go out for like 8 months. But the treatment, the way it worked out that time, and no knife. It was all Ayurvedic and herbal and stuff. So he made me so fair at that time. I'm not fair right now. Chennai has changed. Yeah, it has tanned my skin altogether. But then that time I used to be really good looking that time. When I was 16, yeah, I started getting better when I was 16. First of all, I never thought my role is so important. Yes, I was a negative lead, I was chosen this, that. But the way movie, see, I didn't know Ram. I have seen his work, but again, it was his first movie also. No one knew Ram, what Ram was capable of. But once I met, Ram, he's a good storyteller. The way he was imagining this movie, from first moment, I gave up. I was like, this guy is something else. It's beyond this Bollywood. It's something that this will leave a benchmark. That's how I never used to talk to anyone, what am I doing? Because people will judge you on what kind of story. If I will say I'm playing a negative lead, I'm playing a terrorist or hijacker, they will just say, हाँ, खाली ये है. But the kind of importance, the kind of impact this movie has on everyone, you can see it, what Ram has done to this movie. And it's not only about Ram, the kind of crew. See, the only person I knew in this crew was Atul Kasbekar, whom Atul Kasbekar was my dream to work with as a model. He used to be a biggest fashion photographer. He used to be my dream to work with. Audition, actually one of my friends got this audition. I didn't get it because I was new. I didn't have any connection towards this coordinators and casting directors. I didn't know anyone. So one of my friends, AAMIR Munshi, he was in Delhi. So he got this call, but he said, okay, I'm not available. Then he called me, Abrar, they needed a guy who has this beard and who looks like a Middle East guy. So I was like, okay, I will go. I will see how actually this audition works because I had never seen audition in my life. So I went to this audition and there was this Kanika who is so pretty. So I was like, okay, you are what? She said, I'm a casting director over there. Okay. Then I entered. Then she made me understand what does this look like. And my genre is I believe more in reality. I'm more actor who believes in how the things happen in reality. I'm more comfortable with that. I'm not a guy who acts. For me, acting is not acting. It's like living. It should be exactly if you're seeing it. It shouldn't look like he's acting. That's how I work. So when I got into the audition, the way I performed, they was like, what the hell are you doing? I said, this is the kind of work I do. Yeah, that's how I got selected. I didn't know I got actually I went for KHALIL's role, who is again Jim. I went for his role. So that was also quite important. The way Jim has taken that role is like something else. But then I got a call, okay, you have been taken in negative lead. So Safrini. I was like, are you kidding me? And they said, no, when can you come to sign? From then, just dream run. In terms of difficulty, in terms of I can't do this. And thanks to Vinod, we have been trained very well by Vinod. Vinod trained us really well in those 4 months what we got trained for. And Ram's concept, he made that instant what happened in 1986. It was more of, he made whole set look like it's a real thing. No, we never felt we are acting. We never felt we are in some studio. We felt it's actually happening. The way he has made the set, everything, he has made it exactly how it could have been in reality. We got trained so well, then it looked like easy for us. Yeah, when we were doing that violence and all, yeah, there were moments when we were like, no, okay, we shouldn't do this. But that's a challenge. An actor always likes. And I got this movie, when I got the script, I removed all the mirrors from my house so that I shouldn't see my face every morning. Mentally it was so draining. I wrote a whole book on Safrini, on my character, how frustrating he was, how he was frustrating from inside, but he used to keep calm. He used to show, okay, I'm okay. He used to keep everyone, all the gym, Vikrant, everyone in his own group. He used to make them relaxed, but inside he was very frustrated. Actually, Sonam and we cast, we were kept away for like 14-15 days. We never interacted with each other. In fact, I remember once Sonam asked me, can you pass me the water? I said no. We were so rude to him. It was for the concept, it was for the movie. So that we shouldn't be friendly towards her, we shouldn't be friendly towards any passenger. But at the end of the day, you feel that she's Sonam Kapoor. How can you behave like this? But then Ram had given us instruction, even to Sonam, please don't interact with them. And even so were we. But then it turned out to be really good. At the end of the day, we didn't want even passengers, we didn't want to interact with them. Hey, come on, let's have a selfie, he's a terrorist. We didn't want that. We wanted to get end of the product really well. In this movie, Sonam, Boy, me, Jim, Vikrant, Ali, Vikrant, all this, our hijacking gang, we were one, and they were two. They were other gang, the air hostess group. We never interacted with each other. We felt like even if we are hitting the shot, we shouldn't feel like, oh, she's my friend, I can't hit her. When we met after dubbing, when we met first time, she was like, Abrar, this movie is brilliant, the way and I don't know if I am at that level to compliment her work. I'm no one in this industry as of now, but she has been amazing. The kind of movie she has picked up, yes, she has been brilliant in whatever she was doing, but now she has changed her level. She has gone to different level altogether with this movie. She has shown her different ways how she can act to the industry. What people were questioning her before, I think Neerja is the answer. Everyone, everything was real. Even I think there are so many shots which has been cut. In that Sonam and everyone has been hit really bad, really bad. Everything was real. In fact, there were marks, bruises everywhere. In fact, there was one passenger who he got hit badly. I mean, But then they were all prepared for it and they were ready. I mean, hats off to them, hats off to Sonam, hats off to the passengers. They agreed to it. They believed in it, in reality. And everything was for Neerja, basically. How she would have felt, how the passengers in an aircraft, they felt it at that time when it was happening in reality. That shot was like, okay, now I am gone. Why? Because he has reached to his limits. Now I don't know what's he gonna do. Now if I will stop him, then he's gonna shoot me also. Yeah, that was my intent to show. Now okay, fine. Okay, let's not make him more frustrated. Now I'm gone. Now I don't know what to do. I'm mentally frustrated at that time. So that's what I realized. I think that was because of the slap. I slapped him in the shot before. Yeah. That's what frustrated him more. So that was our point, how to show that without even talking, how to show that. So that every shot has worked out so well, every shot without even we talking, you people, we could understand what they are trying to do, what they are trying to communicate. I think that worked out very well with all goes to Ram, the way he has captured that energy, and Mitesh, the DOP in this, brilliantly done. I think the first star we met was AAMIR Khan, who came on the set because he was quite close to Ram. When AAMIR Khan came first time inside our vanity, when there was thing going on, that he won't meet us. Why? Because we were kept separately. We didn't agree. It was like, AAMIR Khan is next door and we won't meet. I mean, come on, this can't be true. Then we requested Ram, please, can you just get him inside? So once he opened the door and we saw AAMIR Khan, we had so many questions to ask him about relating acting, relating how to get into the character, how he went in Fana. It was more of... So, but when we saw him first time, everyone was numb. The kind of aura AAMIR Khan has towards... Even he didn't know what to talk. Why? Because we were so numb, we were just looking at him, his eyes, his hands, how clean, how this. So that was Amir Khan. But then finally he started talking, and we were still looking at him. Okay, he can actually talk. Okay, okay, this is Amir Khan. Then I told him, sir, can I touch you once? I'm a totally Bollywood freak. I mean, I'm from a very small town. I had these big dreams, and to see Amir Khan in reality was like more than dream. But I remember Amir Khan saying, "यार इतने खौफनाक चेहरों को कहाँ से ढूंढ के लाया?" It was such a motivation. Everyone coming and meeting us. You know, it was. I don't think so. It will ever happen in my career, where stars are coming to meet us. That was done by Ram to us. These stars are coming to meet us. It was like, are they really coming to meet us for what? But then it was just to motivate us, motivate all the passengers. What we had, they were amazing. That's why, you know, every time Ram used to give them surprises. I remember even Sonam getting chocolates on the sets. Actually, he said, he said so many things, you know, and actually we were scared of him. The kind of, that guy, the aura Anil Kapoor has on everyone. First of all, Allah has forgotten his age button. He doesn't look of his age at all. The way he has maintained himself is remarkable. We were actually scared, you know, because how we used to treat Sonam, and now his father is coming in front, and then, yeah, it was. But then at the end of the day, Ram didn't wanted us to get nervous or conscious, so that I don't think so he ever said, don't do this. But later on, we met him again, we had a party, so it was quite chilled out. When I was watching Neerja first time with my mom dad, that was first time I really liked my mom dad crying. And वो dialogue बोला था, तो खुशी के आंसू पक गए. So typical Bollywood dialogue, but then that made me really happy. They understood the movie, they understood my role. Yeah, when I got shot in the end, they were like, they were like looking at me. But yeah, that's what, it's the best thing that could have ever happened to my life. Best compliment ever. There was a passenger who, in real, she was a part of that 1986 hijacking thing. She was there. When she met me, when she saw me first time, she told to Ram, is he the main guy? Is he playing the main guy? He said, how do you know it? That he exactly looked. The best compliment happened from my dad. I got it as he was like, Abrar, I have never seen a performance like this by any actor in Indian cinema. That from getting this from my dad in my first movie, that was the best thing that could have happened. No one expected from me, basically, because I was this good-looking guy who used to walk on the ramp and who used to be always chilling out and partying and stuff. But every coin has a different two sides. I used to work really hard when I used to be inside the doors. I used to party hard when I used to be out. I'm extremist. If I do something, I do to the fullest. Otherwise, I won't do it. I don't think so anyone can propose Safrini. When they got to see me, they take they just take photographs and autographs. But proposal, I don't think so they will. And even if they will, but it's a different way altogether, proposal and stuff. And I'm not that kind of romantic guy, to be honest. I'm more of shy guy. I feel obliged when people say like that or they talk or blah. I'm a very shy guy and I don't know how to react to the compliment. When Neerja's trailer got released, I had signed that time one movie. It won't be in a negative role. It's like actor, hero, all that. It's a brilliant movie, brilliant script. Again, more of reality, more of it's not a biopic, but it's more of reality. Good intensity, amazing script. That's all I could say as of now.